Giddy up. Bullseye! Bullseye! Bullseye!
Loaded. Evil looks. Shoot on sight.
This is about take me up.
Knock him down.
Morning, Kyo. How's it going? Don't mind if my little cub here makes noise, and yeah, let's use playing blocks to the side. And honestly, the only reason why I am doing this is because he doesn't want me to move or to play with him, which is fine. It's like, I just want to relax.
Let's fly. Open fire. Locked on.
Hold on to your hats.
Who am I to deny that, though? You're mostly, don't mind you. Okay. No problems. Oh, cool. Release the... This is much more fitting than the ice person, honestly.
Ha! Bullseye!
81
Open
and I'm
fire!
still killing it.
Let's fly.
Okay, defeat all opponents.
Take me up. Locked on. Bullseye. Open fire. Locked on.
Knock him down. Shoot. Ready. Shoot. Time to testify.
Ha! Open fire.
Easy when you know how. Let me say things? Nope. Add Astra Apisosk. To the stars, to the abyss.
Take me up.
Add Astra Abysosk.
Okay. Done. Done. Everyone's done. Claim all. Why is some 15 hours? Okay, we're just gonna redo them all. Alright, let's go here. This is the Whispering Woods. Yep, 20. Bennett, you go there. Wind Rise. I could always use more meat, though. Oh, but always Eggs are better. Eggs are better. Is this 20? Recall? What the hell? Oh, that's why. That explains it. That's why some are that amount. Okay. I've been wondering why some are finishing sooner than that. Okay. That, yeah, I want that. What about here? More eggs are always good. Let's see. Let's do more Mora. Ooh. Have I used any of this? Oh, but then again, I very much could use that. Okay. Orange. Let's get this. Bye-bye, Lisa. And trees that grow widely. Okay.
Add Astra.
To the stars and the abyss.
Thank you for completing today's.
Obviously, I don't need to do that anymore.
Wow!
Loads of Rarity, Frozen Ardor. Anyway, where's this? Okay. How much? Primordial Resin. Or Primordial Gem. Oh, it's in Fontaine. Of course it's in Fontaine. Okay. You're good. You're good. Well, while I'm here, can I do anything but you level up? Can I get you... I want to get him to 90, just because.
Let's fly.
That looks like a puzzle. I don't really feel the need to... Wait, maybe it's not a puzzle.
Take me up. Bullseye. Open fire.
Oh, it is a puzzle. Oh, it's back here. Guessing I go take these over here. Do I... Can I move it? What am I supposed to do? Wait, there's an instruction thing that left came up. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so operable mechanisms, vertical lifting columns. I see. Alright. I'm done with it. I don't care. There's just one of those existing? Alright. You're good. You're doing another one. Perfect. It looks like I'm all set. Put your back into a jala. What? It's okay. I don't know anything about this place, so I'm gonna reserve my judgment. Oh no. Oh no. It's actually fishing. It is just outright fishing. Okay. I don't want to fish. Okay. Okay. What do I get if I succeed? What? Don't get it. Nope. Oh, by the way, I've in fact gotten all of the Geoculus, which is kind of weird because getting all of the Geoculus means I also have one more than what was necessary. Like, this is finished right here, but I've completed them. For a memento? No, they didn't do that in at least I don't think. They did that to me in. Yeah, I don't have an extra Anomoculus. Anomoculus? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if I missed it. I'm not going back. Wait, hold on. Hold on. There's an easy way to figure that out. I can figure out if I've missed one. It's relatively cheap too. Oh hey, recipe. Okay. Oh, you must be over here. No, yes, there you are. Equip. You've got to be kidding me. There's another one over here? What?
Take me up.
Wait, but it's not showing the circle here. So it's not actually here. It just sent me to a random one. The circle's gone. Yeah, so I got them all. If it sent me over here... The fuck?
Let's fly.
What? What? Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I don't know what to say to that. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Well, it makes sense because of the fact that the symbol of the spiral abyss would cover it. I'm guessing.
Take me up.
Because there was another one over here, so there is two over here. Weird.
Let's fly.
Can I get over there? I know I'm dangerously close to the barrier, but I gotta know. There's nothing here. Okay.
Take me up.
Yep, nothing there. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now... It's pretty cool to basically... This over here was so hard. Honestly, I died like 4 or 5 times going through here. That's okay. Alright. 63, 74... 99%. I don't know what to do about Dragon Spine. There's so little area, and yet it still says I'm missing things. Something? I bet it's only like one more thing that I need to push it over the edge to 100%, and then I'll be officially done with everything within the 1.x era of the game. Because I know that so 1.0, 1.1, I think this is 1.3. If I remember correctly from the wiki. But once I get Dragon Spine done, we're done with the 1.x era.
Let's fly.
Oh hey, a chest.
War makes a lot of problems go away.
Did that push it over? Nope.
You can never have too much Mora, huh?
Oh, speaking of which, I'll be dealing with that once I have a better presence of mind.
Take me up.
I've been suffering from the migraines and the and then, you know, right now my son is right here, so technically I'm perfectly happy to just suddenly get off the stream. What's this? Have I been here before? Oh yeah, I know where I'm at. Where's the thing?
Let's
We're
fly.
gonna start freezing soon, guys.
Let's light it up.
I also need to put up what I'm needing to do is put up Amber's information and everything as an example. That's the main thing that I'm currently missing from the play-by-post. And then starting this weekend, the writing prompts and RP prompts will begin. Do you have any questions on how that's going to go? Because it's basically prose. So a writing prompt, prose. You create a forum post. Describe what you do in that quest. What you like, just your story. Each person has their story, and in the bottom of, or in the comments of that post is where the play-by-post occurs. But to me, it seems pretty simple and self-explanatory. But that's me. I came up with it. Of course, it would feel that way. So let me know if it's not self-explanatory, so I can start
Let's fly.
figuring out how to properly. Oh, hey, there's a thing right there. Do you have any direct questions? Do you have any indirect questions? I'm joking. There you go. This of course, this should get me.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away.
Come back!
So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Wait, is it? Ah, still 99. Your plans are for your NPCs to be the zany and crazy characters, and the main character to be the more normal person. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That makes sense.
Take me up.
This is a Genshin RP. It's not going to. Don't get me wrong. There's plans to make certain that there is plenty of like drama to occur, but it also is Genshin. It's gotta have zaniness. I want to get as much of the spirit of the of Genshin as possible.
Take me up. Open fire. Open fire. Locked on. I'm going in.
Loaded.
I just evaporated her. Ah. Okay, I need a. What? Oh!
Let's fly. Open
I got
fire.
it. Foolish me.
Locked on.
That was fucking... That was good. That was good. You know what? I can't even be upset.
Even better than I imagined.
Yeah, where did her loot go? That reminds me of like, that's so hubris. I committed such a hubris moment act right there.
Ready.
Whoops. Well, I mean, I guess that's what I'm doing. Okay.
Ooh, shiny.
100%, right? Yes! 100%! I know there's more, but it rounds up. So we're at 99 point some odd, so it goes all the way up to 100. So there's... What's cool about that is I'm happy that the map says 100%, because that means it shows me at 100%, but I know that I can go through here and still find something every single time I do.
Pretty. More
or less. And I also know that I can't. I have to do, like, I think it's every 2 days, every 3 days. I don't know how many times. But the Crimson Wish. That. Let's see. What is... How often does the Crimson Wish come in? Get, Crimson Wish. Fire Sparing Tree. Every Monday and Friday. Oh, okay, never mind. So it's not every few days, it's on specific days. Okay, yeah, so basically I have 3 now, so I'll be getting this, what, on Monday? Yeah. And then I'll be done. But it's also great to always have something to do here. Speaking of which, did I do... Yeah, I did all those, okay. I want to get this, so that's gonna take me... What? I need... 3... so 300... 1, 2, 3... So 420... So 420 every week. So next week will be not quite there. So I'll get to... It's going to be a month, essentially. 3 more weeks. Nice. C1, so C1. I did end up using all of my wishes on here. I'm kind of wanting to... Right now, it feels like a good banner to constantly be doing it to get that pity up, right? Because there's going to be a time where I know that I'm going to be just pausing my polls for months, like I did last time. I think it was a month, 2 months that I paused. I want to get it. I get that. I want to get. I get that, but the problem is that I ran out of holes and this. I'm done. I'm done with. I'm done. I'm done with all these. It's like, cool story, bro. Yeah. Right now, I don't really want to get too many more characters. I think I have what I need to really do well. At least, like I have her, and I have Sheska and Clarende, and Traveler's about to be level 90. And, I think once I get Farina fully set up as well, I'm definitely basically at the point where I'm just like, I want to start focusing on what characters I have, rather than bloat my my choices up more. Because there's a lot of potential here, I think. Especially considering I'm doing this for fun. I want to find... I want to start going through and, like, really getting this where I want it to be.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Also, have you looked at the weapon? At her weapon? How do I look at it again? There we go. This is a really good weapon to get for her. I was reading it and, like, doing loose numbers in my head last night, and I was like, wait. Max stacks of 3s, that's fine, obviously. But for 6 seconds, here's the cool thing. It can be triggered every 0.2 seconds, which means it doesn't have to, it's continuous. I'm just, oh no. So, especially, like, I'm matching with Clarende. Be so nice. Alright, what am I doing? Yeah, it is. I'm glad I never use it. But I might... I want to get the weapon, but I'm not sure if I should. Yeah, but the characters will continuously come. I'm not gonna get the weapon now, but I am tempted. And also, I really like the collecting of even the 3 stars. So if go over here, I have a bunch of 5-star or rank 5s right here, and they're pretty strong considering they're only 3 stars. Like I'm not gonna say that the Noel. Oh yeah, I mean of course it's gonna do that, but yeah, I don't. You have a BIS. I don't think it's this one, right? No, you said gold. I don't think I have that. Yeah. Oh, it's a weapon banner weapon? Okay, okay, yeah, that's fair. Is it her specific one? Oh wait, that's what you said. You did do the Noel's, yeah. Okay. There's some really good 3 stars though. I want to be very clear. If you're going full crit, sometimes I'm seeing a lot more potential in some of the 3 stars than the regular ones. Obviously, that's not 100% true. Like, honestly, from what I can tell, Favonius is just strong no matter what. Like, you can get a Favonius weapon put on anyone, and they're good. But you gave that weapon to Noah. That makes sense, though, because of how... Okay, it makes sense to me. Tell me if I'm wrong. It makes sense to give that to Noelle because they don't generate their own geo things. What are they called? Orbs? I don't know. And so you need to have her out to get them. Elemental particles. Yeah, so you need to have her out, but you don't generate them yourself. Oh, wait, I was going over here for a specific reason. Now that I say it out loud, it doesn't make any sense at all, but it sounded like it made sense to me in my head. Oh, hey. Has a hyper carry, the primary damage source with 3 supports. That's fair. Currently, the way I have this set up is, I know you've seen the combo. It's basically Shaska's E, E then Q if necessary, then smashing the switch button to either 2 or 3, depending on whether I want to get whether Bennett's Q is up. If his Q is up, then I smash 2. If
practice these days.
If I
Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some
someone that is on the
peacemaking.
field attacking so that she triggers sub DPS. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll then I smash 3, hit E, then Q, then like do the whole combo. Not that combo, but like with the E. Basically all that kind of stuff. And then Q if I have it. And then back to 1. Barbara only comes out if I need her. Once I get Farina up to snuff, I will do better. Doggo. Alright. I still have no regrets getting Clorinde.
Maybe you're...
Oh no. Fighting in the wild.
If you ever have any...
How is my rotation? Oh wait, hold on. What do I get next? Oh, merchant discounts. Definitely want that. I hate the compass, by the way. So such a useless thing. What is this? A stove? Like, to cook? Okay, well. Alright, so I care mostly about getting another one of these. And that. Is this cool? I kinda like that. Yeah. Okay. What do adventurers do again? I kind of feel like I want to just go through all of these because there's so much. Where is this? Ew, no. Place the water volume. Oh, go away. I don't want to go to Inazuma. Let's go there. Oh, dang. It's way out there. What do I do? Oh, hey, a chest.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Oh, another chest.
Let's fly.
I am so glad that I have so much stamina. Away, ocean dust. Ah. Yoli the 9th. Far away in the spicy ocean dust. Did I just start another quest? Maybe. Oh my. And now I talk to more people. Oh, the Fatui dude. Oh wait, no, you're not a Fatui dude. Maybe? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Wait, where's the other dude? Where did I talk? Where did I talk to now?
Take me up.
Is it up there? Oh my gosh. Hello, Lucia? Lucia. 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 Oh. Wait, you suddenly exist. Whoa, what's going on? What have I done? Wait, have I always been able to do that? I've been able to do that this entire time? Okay, fine. Oh, it must be down beneath. Yeah, okay. Oh, this dude. Again. Let go lie.
My friend, what can I do?
Dang, way out there. Oh, I can teleport directly to it now. Why couldn't I do that before?
Take me up.
That stamina.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
It's my skill. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay, cool. We're just finishing that up. Alright. That's... Oh. That makes sense. What's the chasm? I don't want to deal with the chasm quite yet. Does the chasm count towards Lewell? If it's the same, if it's similar to that of Dragon Spine, then I can more or less ignore it for now. Oh, hold on. Let it ride. Thank you for the follow, Big Rose. Welcome to the neural pathway, where the more of us together, the smarter we get. I appreciate you so much for being here. How's it going today? Oh, it's a get back. Pretty good. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great. Of course I would ask. I want to make certain that all of my neurons are doing well. Are you here for the Genshin?
Hold on to your hats.
Ah.
Into the shadows.
You love to watch? Genshin is not a boring thing to watch, that's for sure.
Knock him down. Loaded.
Ah! I still see you.
Take me up.
When's the last two? Okay, there you go.
Open fire.
And it's time for us to leave her. But Johnny, leave her. It's all down with a strike and a curse.
Open fire. Bullseye.
Into the shadows.
Take me up.
There you go. Where are you? There you are.
Open fire. Open fire.
Hold on to your hats. Loaded. Hunt them down.
Open
Where's the other
fire.
one? There you are.
Bullseye.
And they said I was under-leveled. Oh, did I accidentally press the wrong one? Oh. Leave her.
Locked on. Bullseye. Open fire!
Knock him down.
Oh no. Yeah. Hey, sweetheart. You're back.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
I can help you in a minute. Oh yeah, you can take that.
Open fire! Bullseye! Fire in the hole!
Yeah, I put it in your pocket.
Ready.
Let's fly! Open fire!
You found one of your Legos that fell through the cracks? That's good. Did I run out already? Did I not have? Yeah? Yeah. If we find all of them, we can rebuild your chicken.
I need to.
Yeah, Lego. You okay? Yeah? Just a little bit of cough? What was it? What was it called? Enhance. It's the silver blue one? Shackled is it? The Dandelion Gladiator. Yeah, you found the found more. You can continue playing with them. Just don't lose the ones that we already found again, okay? Yeah. As long as you don't lose the ones we found. There we go. Yeah, I think so. Little lady. Make one of those. That's fine. Okay, how do you match up? A little bit better. Let's do this. Yes. Move you up that way. Use 3 as my
15, 16, 59.
Can I level you up? Not quite all to 90 yet. Okay. You're still there.
I'd have lost my soul.
Let's go and do story. Which one is this? Growers.
Long
Instead of
ago,
doing it
if I
through
allowed
there, let's
myself to be
actually... Okay, so this is the next one. Oh no! Oh, I see. So I've already accepted going to different places? Oh no. Never mind then.
whispers.
Take me up!
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Oh, just as expected of Master.
What she means to say is she actually misses the two of you a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did?
Hello, Param. How's
Such
it
matters in your
going? Thanks
letters in
for
the future.
showing up.
There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
How are you doing today?
Her mood shot up just like that.
By the way,
Good.
Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly
I'm doing
preoccupied
quite well,
with her
thanks
work.
for asking.
There was
The
time
neural
only to
pathway is
exchange a
growing
few
strong.
simple pleasantries.
My kiddo is playing Legos on the floor. Careful.
We never knew how powerful she was before.
So we're doing just fantastic.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter, please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh, what kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Okay, so we knew
Oh,
from...
you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it.
So this was something
It
that
need
you
only
could
be
do
infused with adeptal energy.
way before the Pyro
It can cover
Archon.
thousands of miles
Okay.
in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas,
Yeah,
the one flaw of my mechanism
I got
lay in
Farina
its weakness against mountainous
after I
terrain.
think
One
almost
was
80
thwarted
bowls.
Mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the
I
final stretch.
haven't decided whether or not I'm going to try to get the
Really a
weapon.
most unfortunate turn of events.
the more I think about it, the more it's
Do go on, Shelley.
interesting. I definitely,
That was
it
then
looks
at that
really
time.
strong.
Is
But
that
I
so?
kind of want to get
With
Farina
you
to
gone, One
C2.
has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a
The
race
closer I
without
get to C2,
spectators, after
C2, the
all?
better. It also helps
Have
get
you
the
been
pity
lonely,
up for
Master?
when I inevitably
Lonely?
pause all
At
polls
one's age,
and just save up
entire human
my
generations
primos,
come and go in the
my
blink
wishes
of an
until
eye.
a
Even
better
one's
banner.
own self-directed
Or a banner
musings
that I care
can
about.
span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment.
Big brain,
Mere
big brain.
mention of it is preposterous.
We're the neural pathway of after all.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
More gray matter.
It's nothing. It's just. Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again.
Oh
I'm
my
just
gosh,
a little bit
Paimon.
confused. Which one of the two is the real cloud retainer?
To me, they are both master. One is the master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the master
You
that
from
I
us?
respect and adore.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words
Me from
of
you
praise
guys?
and flattery
Y'all?
of a most extravagant nature.
Oh, I
You
am.
choose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of
Congratulations, Kyo, on getting
time. One would
first.
almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what,
Oh, no,
2
spoilers.
sentences of flattery
You
from
haven't
her
done
disciple,
many of the
and
character
it's
classes.
about to burst.
Do you have any?
That is
empty tables?
weird. Am I at spoiler territory for you now? How have you done Fontaine
Could we get another fish stew?
or Sumeru and Fontaine? Wait, of course you've done Sumeru because you're telling me that I was going to be going through
I'm
all
hearing
of it.
more guests come in. I should get back to work.
So you've at least gotten the story. Oh, that's right. I saw you.
I'll try my best.
You do Natlan. I need to get more of the stories done. One, they give you a lot of primos. Yeah, the story quests are actually really good. You get to know a lot about them. Like, now that I know that that Cloud Retainer has actually developed the same kind of contraption, a motorcycle, as the Pyro Archon, that makes it very clear that it's been well established that this kind of technology exists. Yeah, I'm done with the Mondstadt characters. The main storylines. The hangouts I have not done yet.
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme
Found your
cuisine
waifu yet,
machines.
Kyo?
Everything's so tasty. A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
She has a voice actor?
But it smells so delightful. Can
It's
we
the same
really
voice
not
actor.
eat here?
That's fine.
My
That's
poor
fine.
legs can't go on for much longer.
That's the same voice actor?
Well, you could always check.
You like
with some of your
Inazuma
guests and
waifu?
See
Lore?
if
That's
anyone's
fair.
happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around.
I'm not a big waifu person, but I definitely really care about my Mondstadt characters.
Excuse me.
would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Shuyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Granny?
No, you're good. That's
Yeah.
not.
Is there
I think
something wrong?
why the thing about from my perspective,
No, Paimon's just a bit
what I've
surprised.
understood
She looks so
waifus at this point in time
Yeah.
is that
A lot of people compliment Granny
there is
on her
a
youthful
style
looks, but she's actually much
that
older
is-
than she appears.
like there's a I don't know how to describe it, but like to me like a waifu has a certain
Why don't
style
you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to
that
stare.
people are drawn to as far as like
Have we met before?
No.
of interest.
Tis a fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
I don't know how to describe it.
What
I don't
would
know
you
where I'm
like
going
to
with
eat,
this.
Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
What?
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually...
Is this another Adepti?
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help?
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her
Maybe.
memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kind of confusing.
It sounds more like
Her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning. They died young. It's just me and Granny now. Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the
I wonder
best
if there's
of
a
the life
clue in
you've
the fact
got.
that they both are the same voice actor.
You're really tough for your age, kid.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important.
It's actually only 12:06 for
It
me.
was just a dream,
And
so I forgot about
I
it.
am
But I'm in a good mood now, and
well into
somehow
adulthood.
I remembered it again.
well into adult. I have a kiddo playing with
No.
with Legos to my side, and I have another kiddo in school right now.
Just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Does that mean you're possessed?
I'm already well out of college and university. I'm a graduate.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of
I do
possession.
freelance
Are you sure?
and
Who
as
you
well as
take me for? Is one not an
I
adept?
am basically the
Am
stay-at-home
I not an
parent.
expert?
I am.
You're right. Paimon almost
I appreciate the thought. Maybe I'm hip with it.
Do you
I have the
still
Riz.
remember
I don't know.
your
I don't know.
girlfriend?
Do I say?
More. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I'm
As I am
definitely not Gen
my
Z.
younger self.
A younger version of Granny?
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
I was right.
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave the situation to me.
They're the same person.
Are you sure? So, what are your names?
Paimon's Paimon.
Dr. Shenyun is fine.
Shenyun.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
We're just curious about your situation and want to help if we can.
Thank you so much.
Genshin must be short on budget?
But
Why do you say
Miss
that?
Kenyon, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Oh, this is...
Sounds like a plan. So,
First of all, this is a, old...
places you went to when you
an
were
old story
young?
quest. So this is,
Why, of course
I think,
do.
3 years
The
old
heavens
at this
above,
point.
the earth below,
But also,
the wispy clouds,
Genshin often will
and
do
the
this,
emerald mountain streams.
where
Okay,
they
taking that
they
as
use a lot of the same voice actor for the base
might have an
people,
idea.
and it's
Once
probably
when I was
the right thing to
really
do to
little,
save
my dad
money.
told me that Granny used to be a martial artist.
And in this
Just like
situation, I'm
loads of
guessing
people
that
from
this
a
is
disaster.
actually the same person. Like, the granny and the child are the same person.
If it's true,
That's my
then maybe
guess.
they wrote about it in their history books or something.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinto knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now.
This
The
game
Traveler and
is
Paimon are bound
not good
for
for
the
people that like
Feywild
food.
Guild,
I don't like
while
it.
you and
I don't like the
Shuyu
fact that
shall
I want
remain
to eat
here and
everything.
partake of their lunch. As for myself, I
So
have matters
hungers.
to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Street word rambler? Oh, you mean Madam Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
I'm not sure if it's true or not. Do I play any other game? I do. Lately the game that I've been playing on the side, every time I go to play it, it's just too frustrating because I get lost. I've been trying to get through Legacy of Kain Soul Reaper, but it's really painful on how it is very how do I put this? It's like a maze just to get through. But I do plan on streaming more. I'm thinking about going
What
into
brings you
Honkai Star Rails
Shinto! Great, we
pretty
found
soon.
you. We wanted to ask you about something.
Mainly because this is because it's in the same universe, and I want to start. And I'm wanting to. I don't know how far I want
That's not a whole lot of
to go into
information
it
to go
yet,
off I don't know if I can say
because
for
I
sure.
want to know more about this lore, and I'm guessing that it's after Sumeru that more information
I can't pinpoint her
about the
identity from your
universal
description alone.
stuff, like after Sumeru,
But
because Honkai
considering
started
her age,
after Sumeru.
I am reminded of a nameless
And
heroine who's
if
been
there's
featured in
any
various
like
chivalric novels.
obvious connections between them, it's gonna be
Heroine?
after then. So
That's right.
if I go
The
into
novels often
Honkai,
speak of a great drought from 50 years
I'm gonna
ago.
want to learn what's
As the people suffered,
what's connecting
a
them.
nameless heroine appeared and began to clear
And
away evil
I'm
spirits
super
and
interested in all the
bandit
YouTube
camps.
videos
People idolized
that I
her,
can't watch
but
because
never
I'm
learned
trying
her
not to
name.
spoil this
All they
game
knew
or
was
that
she
game.
always acted alone.
But the
Later, though, she supposedly
but
fell
the
in love
YouTube,
with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from
video
not too
titles
long.
look so
They were well
juicy.
matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
I want to know the
After
lore.
the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot, Shinto. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Thank you for the follow, Param. Welcome to the Neural Pathway, where the more of you neurons that join us increases all of our gray matter. We all grow smarter, the more of us together.
In the novels, the nameless
You can join the
heroine
Discord
always
while
appeared near one of three places.
using the exclamation
Wangshu
mark
Inn, the area
Discord.
just north of Jueyun Karst,
the link.
and Jing
That allows you to
Perhaps
see
the
what
real-life heroine who inspired
announcements
the
come up
character
next,
was
as
also
well as
often seen near those
start
three
up with
places.
the play-by-post
That
that
would
we
explain
have
why those
going. If
locations
you have any
appear in
questions
the
about
various
the
novels
play-by-post
written about
RPG set in Mondstadt's region, let me know.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's all...
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Xingqiu. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait.
Posture check. Thank you.
That sounds super familiar.
Ugh. That's better.
Oh, right. There's a drought in this story, too. Xingqiu, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them. Like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters.
Okay, so in Liyue, where is your food?
Crops withered, the
Where's your
streams
crops?
ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit
Because the
groups.
only real crop, there's only real
natural
two crops
disaster
anywhere near
soon
here,
became a
which is
human tragedy
the
as well.
That sounds awful.
which is over in Genshin,
Yeah.
and
that's exactly why
and the
the
tea
nameless heroine was
in
so
the
beloved.
northern area,
She
as well
must have been
as
someone of true
the
integrity,
wine
to do
grapes
so much
over
for the people
in
while asking
Mondstadt.
nothing in return. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only, do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyu. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu.
It's no problem at...
Safe travels. Okay, so let's see. Technically, this is part of Liyue, so there is that. So right here, Qingse Village has a grain mill, and all of this is everywhere that. Right here is where essentially everything that could be rice, that could be wheat, all of it is right here. There's a few different crops that it could be. They didn't use a special plant. In Hoyoverse didn't use a special plant to denote what kind of crop it is. But because of the fact that I did look up what was generally around this kind of area in China, there's a few different kinds of crops that it could be, and they all essentially have the ability to provide the bread, the types of bread and whatnot that could be seen elsewhere, and even wheat if we wanted to. But it's still a very small amount, because this is all that that technically supplies Wangshu Inn, Liyue, and Mondstadt for those kind of crops, the grains and the rices. So it's pretty scarce. Anyway, moving on. I can have that for you. Come here. I do watch anime. I watch quite a bit of anime. Not as much as I used to. Forgive me for the fact that I'm opening up a bag for my kiddo. I don't think there's
When
anything
you
in there,
lose your
sweetheart.
way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Alright, here you go. You can have all of them.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
Can't wait to see her whole daughter. Oh. That sounds distressing. Yeah, lately, by lately, I mean, generally speaking, ever since, I was a... I'm gonna say I fell out of a lot of anime when I was in my late teens, and then when I... Oh no, we have an ad. I'll talk about it in a minute.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you. Straightward, but Ping, what has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead?
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Shinjo has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with us again.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
Thank you so much.
What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Seems like the stories were right on track.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like.
Welcome back, everyone, from the ad. I appreciate you being here. And I was
It's always nice to
mention the fact that,
take the time to appreciate
as far as
pleasant
anime goes, I've
conversation among
been...
friends.
Well, it's 2 a.m. here.
Thank you.
You have to sleep tomorrow. But... Okay, thank you very much for being here. Have a good day, or night, morning. Param, cheers.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
Secrets. It's not a neighborhood. What are you talking about? This is like a... Wait, is this a... What actually is this place? I thought it was government buildings.
What's wrong, Chuyu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant. But are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh! How about that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Shen myself an Adeptus.
Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Shuyu here what you really meant by that.
One is indeed an Adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Huh? I knew it.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't sound surprised at all.
kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky.
What?
She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up,
so confused.
I was already back in my bed, and my fever was gone. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
A pure white illuminated crane?
Yeah, that's...
The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown.
No.
Have you ever met one that's pure
That's
white,
her.
Albertina?
That's her.
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features.
Wait, but isn't
One
she
surmises
specifically?
such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for
It
all
was
your help.
Cloud Retainer. Come on.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshuin.
Okay, I'll go get...
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Wang Shuin.
Wangshu Inn. Wangshu Inn.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious. And if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock.
That's sad.
I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look.
I'll come with.
Hyman's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh? Whoa! Shell, what are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the living daylights out of Hyman!
I like knowing about
I
his
sensed
mask.
a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form. I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war?
Oh,
wait,
like
let
this?
Hyman take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of the newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
An impressive imitation.
Hyman knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Hyman can't picture it.
What do you mean? She's barely talking right now.
After that, if you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape? When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Granny, are you okay?
Back then...
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave. Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Alright.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
A long time ago.
Huh. So what Shinjo said was true! You did fall ill!
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll
Was
on
it Elazar?
me, and there was no cure for it. I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills. He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so used.
Hey, you're not used.
I don't want to
Fret
care about
not,
useless.
dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the
Next location. There isn't really a landmark there. After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on.
Okay, well... Yeah, most of this stuff is just ruins.
Take me up!
There you go. Yeah, okay, enough. Traveling Earth? Sure.
loaded.
Oh, Oh my gosh.
Time to testify.
Bullseye! Open fire!
remember anything about this place, Granny One-Day?
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before, but I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have
sure to
just
keep eating
rested
it.
here briefly
Before
before
it melts.
continuing on my way.
Oh, you ate from the bottom?
That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
Go,
Wait a second. If I remember
but it's gonna melt.
correctly, I believe I brought... Yes, I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Oi! I'm back. I'm back. Wait. Didn't know Genshin music had words. Oh wait, of course some of them have words.
Take me up!
Ember Fire.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
This place.
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu. This is where your father was born. It was a moonless night.
I'm starting to think
I
that
had
she
been
was.
injured.
These are not the
But
same
your
characters.
Grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back.
Thank you for the dice.
I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Shuyu. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much.
Oh no, I'm
But
crying.
you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
You're too sweet, Shuyu. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
Gosh.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Qingyu Peak. You and I have...
Oh man, this is getting sad.
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only wish is to
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One Day?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But
Okay.
here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
Well...
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of.
Okay, hold
Paimon
on.
was hoping this place would jog Granny Yuendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you two.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
I wonder. It could be...
Thank you. If only I could Huh?
Wolf?
That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsang? Looks like we've come full circle.
Yeah? Yeah?
Mount Outsang. Mount Outsang.
Okay. Okay.
Granny,
You're an
are you
Adeptus,
okay?
right?
Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsang, What am I really?
Mount Outsang holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is
going on?
Miss Yenyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsang.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsang.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Okay.
Let's fly.
We're here.
Come on, just tell Paimon already. What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here?
Yep.
Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state. Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Whoa,
How did you know?
Gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked
Fair.
such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as
And you and I, is the mechanism helping you to relax? It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this
Reverie.
side. We shall give her some time to herself.
Excuse me. Maybe let her sit down? I don't know.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
Don't put that in your mouth.
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please.
Oh no. The tears are already coming. I don't really know what's going on, but I still...
Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago.
Hello, Death the Kid the Third. Thank you for the hug.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Oh, hydration. Thank you. Hey there, fellow adventurers. Death the Kid the Third is on a quest for fun and good vibes, and let me tell you, they're absolutely crushing it. From epic RPGs like Lost Odyssey and Hollow Knight to chill vibes in Moonlighter, this console streamer is all about Xbox and PS4 life. They're pushing for 100 followers, so let's show them some love and support. Remember, every adventurer's journey is unique, and Death the Kid the Third is just getting started. Keep shining and never give up on your dreams, Death the Kid the Third. Thank you very much for being here, Pinky. I appreciate you. Got some work to do. Have a great day. All right.
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Cloud.
Bye-bye.
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name?
Yep.
Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes.
I now remember everything. Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's
So
all come back
this
to me now.
child is half
The most important
Adeptus.
thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
We've literally traveled all throughout Liyue. Please tell
Your
us.
past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth.
You caused the drought?
Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Joyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience.
Oh, you're not Adeptus.
The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her
What's up,
and
Chris?
watch. I
What's
even
up, sweetheart?
contemplated completing my training and
I can't
becoming an
see you, so
adeptus
you
in
have to-
my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
Oh, please don't climb on that. I can help you with that later.
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her
Okay, one
past
second, I need
deeds.
to-
From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past.
Oh. Do you want something from there?
Right.
What do you want? The white square? Hmm? Here's the other one. It's right here. Okay. No more. Everything else needs to be cooler. Why not? There. There you go. Ah. Alright. You may continue speaking.
She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like
Wait, so
she
you are an
had,
adeptus?
relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human
so you are a
form
spiritual
and
being
fit
of
in
some
with
sort,
the
okay.
crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Oh.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Yeah?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng.
Wait,
When we
so
met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, He cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Oh no, what happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had
But you couldn't be a
betrayed
monster.
Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again. But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven.
But you were it was a
Looking
human
back,
mimicry. It wasn't actually
I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
It was.
Granny, what's wrong?
It was you.
Coincidence?
Hey, Miruku.
How did I ever
Miruku.
think it was a coincidence?
Miruku.
Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be. Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Yeah, it was.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded.
Be careful with that.
Would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's
Remember, that's
best wishes.
Miru is fine. Okay, I'll just use Miru from now on. Remember
So when I
that.
tried to
Remember that's
conceal my
Katya, so you need to
name
be
and
careful with it, okay?
mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You
Feel-
knew where I was
feel like that,
all
Hat?
along.
Oh, this
One
is
still
medicine. We don't want to
remembers
touch
when
that.
you were but a fledgling, you possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with
Here, I
such
can help you put it back
ease
on.
every time. 'Tis a truth most evident.
Oh, you got it.
One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
This is really.
Wait, Paimon's confused.
Thank you for the lurk. Have a good day. I appreciate you being here.
So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
This is a very sweet story. Oh, are we gonna be playing through it? Oh, okay. I forgot. As much as I...
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah! Skyward!
Wait. I want this character. That traversal has so much use. This is pretty. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. This is what it looked like back then? Oh my gosh, it looks so much better.
truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies. Glaring though they may have been, wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn. As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Aww. It's sad.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Rude. This is cool, honestly.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
Make way for the Adeptus!
So E is literally just
Seize the skies!
Ow.
Riveting!
Derivative. Oh, the insult is hilarious. How many of these are there? Jeez.
Stray clouds converge!
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive.
Yeah.
Likely incited by the presence of godly remains.
Godly remains.
Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest.
No, the tears, the
Although
tears.
certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
So sweet. Okay. Cool. Is there a... Oh, obviously no chest that way. Ah, I am
Now
sniffling
you should have a
now.
complete understanding of the events.
Wait! But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
I look at this, but like the way this is looks right here. This is mural worthy. Oh man, I wish I was one of the designers on this. This level would have been so fun to put together. Can you, like, seriously? It makes me want to get into to Unreal or Unity right now. Gosh.
Just as Yuendai troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuendai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one. Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, Yuendai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience.
Well, this is much more real than I
Have you any
had
further
imagined.
inquiries?
Master, I must ask, if you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
Didn't you listen? She was
One
happy
has
for you.
never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself.
So is she aging
Thank you.
and is gonna die, or can she become a crane again?
Thank you so much.
I imagine she's
You and
essentially.
One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable
Okay,
to
so she is
alter
definitely
its
not.
final destination. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness.
That sounds like Hilly Charles.
Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
Okay. Is she gonna be able to live?
What's gonna happen to Granny?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Oh.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay?
Who's gonna take care of you?
A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
She is a child. Who is going to take care of her?
Granny.
I'll do good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Ah!
Good.
Ah,
That's
so
a
sad.
good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes.
That's a good girl. Then
Yeah.
Granny really has
I mean, she already
no
was an
more
orphan because her parents are dead.
I'm so
All she
sad,
has left
Master.
is Granny.
Thank you
So,
for everything.
what the fuck? What? Is she gonna be, like, watched over by the Adeptus? The Adepti? Wow, Eminent is really eminent, like... Forgot, now she's non-sentient. Or sapient, not non-sapient.
Shiryu.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting response to such an event.
Yeah, she's alone!
Tears are a necessary part of maturation.
Okay, but what do we do
Sometimes
now? What
there's
does she do
scarcely a
now?
better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
What? What? Explain. Oh, it's a dream. Oh no!
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
You say yay, I'm fucking crying. God.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
God.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Technically, I'm older than you. But who's counting?
Grilled chicken drumsticks. Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now?
Okay.
Oh, Paimon wasn't
I'm
talking
good.
to you.
I'm good.
Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
I can't believe it's raining inside my house.
Adeptus? Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. How do you feel?
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday.
Okay.
So I don't feel so sad anymore.
That being said,
Madam Adeptus, could I ask you something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
Homeless otherwise?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it.
Also, she needs someone to watch after her.
Without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one
Get this little
supposes
lady
you
a
are no
vision.
mere mortal. The fact that Yuandai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean, Master.
Shuyu, are you sure about this?
Yes, let her have a home with a family,
Paimon.
Paimon.
Secret, we've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass. If you join them, you'll never enjoy One Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly
Rajishu.
never enforce such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as
That's
one
funny.
retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shu Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuan Dai, they all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now.
Whoa! Hi!
Can only
Hello!
assume that it is due
Hello,
to some
Vorin.
feeling on one's part as an elder or master.
That's a
Feeling
massive,
perhaps of
that's a lot of, hi,
what they
Raiders!
truly wanted.
Hi. Hi, Vorin. Bennett, tell us something about Vorin. Oh, man. Oh, so much scrolling. Hey there, adventurers! Meet Vorin Loof, a streamer who's all about good vibes and epic quests. They're on a mission to hit 5k followers, and let me tell you, this journey is gonna be a wild ride from battling it out in by daylight, exploring all kinds of games. This streamer's got it all. And hey, it's a safe space for all of you cool beans out there. So come join the fun. Let's make some unforgettable memories together. Who knows? And maybe we'll even find some treasure along the way. Oh, okay, gotta scroll. Hello, Raiders. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for ding ding ding. Oh, more things are happening. Ding ding ding. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows. Alpha Nuggets 520 and Little Gangstan. Welcome to the neural pathway, where the more of us there are, the bigger our gray matter is, and thus the smarter and more wiser we are.
Lucky me! Oh wait.
Oh my gosh.
Does that mean I just used all of my good
Things
luck
are
for
happening.
today?
Thank you for the Prime subscription, Badass Vampire. I appreciate you. More. All the things are coming in. I don't know what to do. My brain is.
One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor
so much.
could have
Thank you for the follows, Squeakers1994. Appreciate it.
One can hardly offer an opinion on the matter.
300.
Perhaps sometime in the harbor will prove it.
Oh, the bit skull has been reached.
Why are you all so sad?
I don't know how happened. How do. Thank you, Fang the Heathen, for the follows. Welcome to the neural pathway, where the more of us there are, the smarter and wiser we get. I am broken.
However, if
I
one
have
finds oneself otherwise
my son
unoccupied,
is just over
not be
the
opposed
corner
to the idea.
playing with the stretchy bricks and
one will
is
be
like,
assuming the
what
identity
is
of a
going
human
on?
while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Yes, I have broken.
Don't worry,
You did,
we'll help you
so
keep
I
it
normally get
secret.
an average of 3 to 10
when can we
viewers
expect
at a
to start
time.
seeing you in the city?
Posture check, thank you very
Perhaps in
much.
2 days' time. One has
So
some matters
coming
to
in,
see to before one's departure.
a raid coming in,
Preparation is the
saying
key to
44
success, after all.
people.
One plans
I'm
to
like,
put up various items from
hydration.
one's collection for sale.
Thank you for the
The
hydration.
earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor. One has already picked out a
more
handsome
hydrate.
property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense
Thank
after
you.
another?
Wow. I'm alive.
Seems like
All
you
the
really thought of
hydration.
everything. Then how about we meet
There we go. Oh,
A
another one.
sensible plan.
Foreign.
See you then.
I love him so much.
Also, why don't you take this suspense insomnia mechanism as a
They're trying too
souvenir?
fast.
Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try.
Oh no!
Thanks, Cloud Retainer.
Thank you very much,
Didn't
Diane.
we promise Shincho that we'd
Diane.
tell him what we
Ern.
found out?
You have a great day too.
Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
But 2 days later? Oh, okay, we can wait 2 days. 1, 2. Ah. all the explosions. All of them. Alright, Raiders, I just wanted to let you know that if you need to raid and fade for your own needs, such as mental health or getting some rest, or if you just need some lurkies, thank you very much for it. Make certain to take care of yourself, because you are more important than this stream. I appreciate you just for coming. Oh. You hope you win. Alright, let's see. Where are we going?
Take me up.
I guess
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest,
And Badass Vampire is the
insistence on that
victor.
fact is my primary cause for
Congrats,
concern.
Badass Vampire.
In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't
Hashtag
risk
rigs.
shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Cloud. Miss Shenyan, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Yeah.
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see. Passed down over
Oh, we
many
don't-
generations.
You need to be careful,
as
don't write
families
on
are
walls.
wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Oh, you dropped it.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in
This
need
is
of
actually
Mora,
the first
I
time
would
you've
scarcely have had
watched
the heart
Genshin
to part
gameplay?
with them. Indeed, you
Welcome
should consider
to
it an
Genshin.
honor to even have the opportunity
Bye,
to
you
behold
beautiful
them with your
peeps.
own eyes. Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to
sure.
take them
Thank
to
you.
another buyer.
I appreciate that. Have a good day,
Please don't go.
Mr. Panda.
I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that
want to
I lack
hear
the knowledge
Sean
to
Moon
judge
say
the true
that
worth of
it's
these items.
will be mine.
If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
Does she
An
sound
expert,
like
you say?
sound similar to the other
I will
oh,
wait
what's
for
her,
a little while longer then. Traveler,
remember her name.
Paimon, this is my new residence.
Is it the same
If
voice
you have
actress?
cause to seek my company
Voice
in the
actor?
future,
Maybe.
this is where you can find me.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
She sounds similar. I love that new outfit.
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Oh my gosh.
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not, I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master. Yeah, that'd be great.
Aww. So
It
adorable.
appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is. Here, allow me to make some introductions.
Okay.
This is Mr. Zhang Li, a
Oh,
well-respected
Zhang Li.
consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss Shen Yun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
If it isn't Miss Shen Yun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Let's see, you used the right
Indeed,
term.
most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhang Li?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Shen Yun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser.
Yep.
She is well-versed in all
broken,
fields,
I guess.
and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhang Li. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail.
Oh,
I can
it's
say
just
without a doubt that
exclamation
you
mark,
are foremost
okay.
in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Shen Yun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhang Li. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask,
Finally.
you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean,
The
you
tension
never know.
between these characters is wild. Yes.
A preposterous accusation.
Well,
The
technically,
heavens themselves would collapse
she's
before
an
we were
adeptus.
inspired to do such a thing.
Miss Shen Yun speaks
And
the
he's
truth.
a god.
Contracts are built on honesty and trust.
In fact, he's the god
If
of
that proves
contracts.
to be beyond your capabilities in this instance,
So,
this transaction may be taken
They're
elsewhere.
both trying to pretend that they're
Say no
human.
more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool
Yeah,
would still
she's a-
harbor doubts after Mr. Zhang Li himself?
Yes.
Miss Shen Yun, wait.
Basically, she is a lower, almost god
I
level.
deeply apologize for doubting
And
you.
he's
So,
an actual
Mr.
god.
Zhang Li, could you please give me a final
Yeah.
verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may
You're
not
shook.
immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical
Lord's up.
wonder with
Between
human
Kyo and
intelligence.
I,
I'm sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
let's see. Runs away to play Mana. Oh, fair enough. Okay, I'll give a little lore dump as far as it goes. Just so Genshin Impact is set in a world called Tevet. Tevet has that's for another stream. I can give a quick lore dump. Basically, so Tevet has this has a number of regions, and they're all looked over by a quote-unquote Archon. An Archon is a specific individual that has been given a Gnosis. A Gnosis is essentially a gift from a Olympius type of god area. You know, and basically it resonates with Celestia. They're basically there to protect the humans or the area. And the Archons are gods that have those Gnosis. There was once upon a time an Archon war where all the gods and Archons fought each other, and Oh, did you get hurt? So Zhongli fought in that war and was the Geo Archon. He's a god of contracts, and along with the Adeptus, founded Lebe Harbor to create a stable, economy and essentially law for the world. Venti is the Animal Archon, aka the Air Archon. Some might consider him the Time Archon because that's complicated. Air Archon, Animal Archon, and he is the Archon of the Mondstadt area, which is basically based off of the Germanic region of Europe. Basic, and he's basically about the freedom. That is soy sauce, sweetheart.
Have fun.
Yeah, it's not candy, or it's a soy sauce packet. It's not candy. And then you have. I actually don't know anything about the Sumeru, but they're dendro. It's like plants. Then you have. And the child is, tell me more about this adventure in Tibet. Father, sorry if I spelled that. I like a child. Oh yeah, my child was bringing me a packet of soy sauce, and it was. I think he thought it was candy, but it's clearly not. Oh, do you need a kiss? No? What is that? Oh, what do you have in your hand?
This.
Oh, I see. You can take it. It's shiny. Soy sauce. I was wishing. Hey, you explains that it's soy sauce. Fair. What's in your hand? More soy sauce. That's fair. Then there's the feudal Japan style area called Inazuma. It's basically a bunch of islands, and the Electro, like lightning, whatnot. Archon is there, and she is a beast. I don't quite understand what's going on with her. She has the puppet version of her and the actual her. I think they're two separate characters, but only in a dream world have I seen them in the same place, so maybe they're the exact same body. I don't know. It's very convoluted. Anyway, Archons are gods. They protect the world in one way or another, and there's spirits that are basically adepti.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion.
Yeah.
Then, in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
Please
The
do.
Northland Bank?
It is an amazing game.
Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
And trust me, there is no play for fun. You do not need to worry about spending money. There's so many ways of getting things. I've only spent money on this game because of
We've been great.
the stream.
How about you? Paimon didn't
And by that I
such a
mean
busy consultant.
Assuming I get 9 more subs,
days have been quite pleasant
I
as
will
well.
be engaging
I had
in the
been quietly
actual
enjoying a cup
in-game
of
shop.
tea when Mr. Schauser requested my services. As for you, Miss Shenyun,
So
I presume
it's free to
you must
play.
be looking to
Great
settle in the
story,
city?
great
I
gameplay,
must say, the name
and there's so
Shenyun
many ways of
sounds
getting
exceedingly
primogens. It's
strange coming
not
from
even.
you.
Well, you have
Perhaps
so
we
much
could
content to go
dispense
through.
with that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but
Such a good game.
alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists
tension.
such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous
Cloud Retainer
days
is
were all
her
brief.
name when she's
Now that
not
one
in
has
human
made
form.
Up one's mind to move and settle.
Does he get a
one
room?
has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us.
The
to
art style is
imagine.
fantastic.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental
Oh my
on
gosh.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment,
It is hilarious.
one will show you what it means to have a
These
true
two,
deftness of
these
hand.
two using those
It
words,
is settled
types
then.
of words.
Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consomme. We shall enjoy the lot. One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is,
I got
a humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhengli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
that sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
Oh. That was a really good story. That was definitely a good story.
I can't believe he's
Wow. I'm surprised it took me so long to finally get through that. Only one more setup for that.
Let's fly.
Five, four, three, two, one. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I appreciate you sticking through it. So, if you wanted to see a little bit more of the map, the game, here is the map. You start out, so alpha negative. When you start the game, you start out here. Well, technically, you start out here, and then you go throughout all of here, as you in the prologue act. Then you go through here, all the way to Lue, through Act 1, or Chapter 1. Then here, Chapter 2. Then over here, Chapter 3, which is the one I'm on. I've 100%ed the exploration of all of this, which is so fantastic. Anyway, let's go over here, and I can show you some the sights a little bit, because why not? It's such a wonderful sight to see. That's all of Liyue. Well, most of it. Liyue Harbor. Go all the way over here. Then you have Mondstadt. Ah, this is such a good angle. Yeah, that's Dragonspine over there, which I've also 100%ed. It doesn't look quite the same as when you... Oh, up there is Celestia, by the way. That right there is the home of the gods, of the true gods, the big gods. People in here get what is called visions based off of their ambition and their relationship with gods, essentially. It's what gives them their magic.
Take me up.
Allows me to ride Margaret. What's this? A quest? In Mondstadt? Hello, Margaret. How's it going? What are you doing here, traveler? I'm looking for Matsutakes, but not having much luck so far. Could you help me? Yeah, sure. I think I have some in my pack already, actually. I think. Yeah? Oh, yep, okay. Oh, it was just a random bringing quest. Okay, got it. Yeah, so this is Germanic area. Medieval Europe type of area. Then, of course, you have a lot of stuff that I'm not going to spoil. But there's so much. The map is huge. The place ginormous. Story is massive. On that note, I'm actually going to go ahead and call it there because I need to get ready for picking up my older kid from school. So, on that note, who should we raid? All these choices. A lot of people doing Monster Hunter. Did Monster Hunter recently come out? Oh, look! I'm guessing Monster Hunter just came out. I think I want to do another person doing Genshin. Okay. But I want someone that's going to be going for a little bit longer. Oh, they're doing Elden Ring. Normally they... There. No, go away. Go away. Tab. There we go. Bang. Raid. There. We're gonna go to Snow Lapis. So there's going to be two messages, raid messages. One is going to be if you're a subscriber that has my emotes, and one that is not. Alright, oh my gosh, let me copy my own message. Rude. Alright. Let's read. Alright, I want to thank you everyone for coming over during Voron's raid. I appreciate you all very much being part of the Neural Pathway. Again, if you need or want to join a play-by-post RP set within Genshin Impact's region of Mondstadt, specifically over here in Starfell Valley, please go ahead and go to my Discord. It's you can reach it by my link in my About section. Let's go ahead and give Snow Lapis a great neuropathic hello. Have a good day.